Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Fragrances and Coffee. I'm John.
Mohammed.
And sorry took so long to shoot out a video, but these days we've been very busy with our lives. And it's hard sometimes to coordinate days where we can get together and shoot some videos for you guys. As you can see, we're missing Samir today. He's off at Saudi Arabia doing a pilgrimage at Mecca, and we want to wish him a very happy pilgrimage and a safe journey. And that we miss him. And I'm sure he'll be
pray for us.
And I'm sure he'll be watching this video. So if you want to drop in a comment to wish him a happy pilgrimage and a safe journey, please do so.
Yep.
Okay, today we're going to talk about discontinued fragrances that we think that are overhyped right now, and they're hard, like fragrances that are hard to get.
Hard to get.
Very hard to get. Like it took us a long time to find these certain fragrances. And we want to tell you what we think, if we overpaid, or if they're worth buying, they're worth the price. So
let's start.
Let's start with one. Let's start with this one. Miracle Homme by Lancôme.
Lancôme, yes. We
both blind bought this.
Yes, it was a blind buy for both.
And we're going to tell you right now that we were both a little disappointed with this one. I think we both overpaid for this. Don't get me wrong; it's a nice scent, but I was expecting something big because of Francis Cougeron. This was done by him in 2002. Now, I read a lot of reviews. There was a lot of positive reviews. There was maybe a handful of negative reviews, but there was the majority
there were a couple of reviews. But on YouTube, there is not much content.
There was not much. There's not much reviews on YouTube. Yeah, you're right. The thing I only read about that it was taken off the market very early in its early days, as it didn't do well in America. Now, I don't know about Canada. I don't even know if it was released in Canada. I honestly don't know.
And a lot of designer brands, I've been more than me about designers. So a lot of designer companies, they are getting rid of their men's collection and keeping the woman ones.
Like Fendi did. Fendi discontinued everything, but now they're making a comeback with some unisex fragrances.
Mugler, Marc Jacobs.
Exactly. Marc Jacobs. All they make is women's now. Where they used to, as you can see, we're going to talk about Marc Jacobs in a minute. We got Bang Bang here, and we got Marc Jacobs for men. So we'll continue talking about this Miracle Homme. Now, I saw some prices out there. People are asking between $250 to $400. I'm sorry, it's not worth it. Please do not pay that much for it. It's not even worth $100. I paid. I'm going to tell you how much I paid. $150, and I think I paid too much.
More,
you paid the same price. We got it at the same place. I would have paid $90 for it. This for sure. I'm going to keep it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to resell it because it's nice enough to keep. And like Mohammed said,
not worth the high price.
And like Mohammed said, the bottle's nice. But I think it's a nice masculine fragrance, fresh, good for spring. I don't think it would be good for summer. Now, we just sprayed it not too long ago, and it's a beautiful fragrance. Don't get me wrong. We're not bad-mouthing it. It's beautiful, but it's not worth $400. It's a very familiar fragrance. Like you could.
And I would say, if you don't have in your collection, you're not missing much.
Exactly. You're not missing much because this has been done a few times.
Unless you're a fan of the brand or Francis Cougeron, you like to collect his fragrances.
That's exactly. But it's nice. That's why I've decided to keep it. Because I know I don't see myself. I paid $150. What am I gonna? I don't see anybody buying it for more than $200. So it's not worth it to put it on Kijiji. I'm gonna keep it in my collection, and maybe I don't know. I'm gonna if somebody offered me money that more than what I paid for, I might let it go. That's if somebody approaches me. I'm not gonna put it on sale. So, anyways, on a scale 1 to 5, what do you rate this?
I would say 3.
I would give it about a 3.5 because It's not a horrible smell.
I would say it was a little bit, people might like this. It was a little bit, we were expecting something different. Or
yeah, that's
groundbreaking. Yeah.
Yeah, I same here. Just from the reviews.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you about the performance. I get about 6 to 7 hours, tops. No more than 7 hours. So I don't know. What do you think, Samir? Oh, wait, I forgot he's not here.
Yeah.
The ghost of Samir.
Yeah.
Not that he's dead.
Yeah.
It's just we miss him. Anyways, let's move on.
Yes.
Since it's like I said, it's up to you if you want to pay that much for it. If you're a fan of the good
stuff.
Let's come to the good stuff now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with next one is 𝗏𝗂𝗁 𝗏𝗂𝗁 for men. There's a women's version. They still make it, but for men, it's discontinued. And I picked this up from a person out in Vancouver. He mailed it to me, and I'm going to tell you right now, I got a good deal on it.
Good price.
I was hesitant at first because it was a blind buy, but according to reviews, and let me say, it's a slam dunk.
Yes,
I got lucky because this smells awesome.
It's a really good scent.
It has cinnamon in it. That's one of the notes I remember, and the cinnamon is prominent right in the opening, and I think the cinnamon's in the base or mids. I can't remember, but please do your research on this. But if you can find this,
I would say these type of scents, we need these kind of perfumes.
We need them back, because everything's starting to smell the same.
Yes.
We need this
sweet, bubblegummy, everything.
I'm tired of that. Yeah. This is a nice winter spicy apple pie type of fragrance. If you like that scent, that apple pie vibe. It's beautiful, man. It's very luxury. It's luxury. I find all 𝗏𝗂𝗁 fragrances luxurious. They're borderline niche, in my opinion. They're only a designer because of what they do. They don't
follow the trends?
No, they don't. Not at all. Like their declarations and their pashas.
I have their Roadster declaration.
I'm actually wearing Roadster today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was in the mood for mint fragrance. So I chose the Roadster. But this, I can't wait for the fall to wear this because I just got this from, I don't know if anybody's on the on Facebook, the Great Canadian Fragrance Exchange. I saw a guy there selling it. I asked him about it, and he gave me a good deal. What did I pay again? Was it 120? 130? I can't remember. Oh my God, I can't remember. Something like that. Nothing.
You have been buying.
Yeah, nothing ridiculous. Nothing over 150.
Yeah.
It wasn't over 150. So I got a good deal.
It's a very good price. Yeah.
Now I see some people asking 300 for it.
Yeah.
Is it worth 300? What do you think?
I mean, if you really, really want it and you're a fan of this brand, yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't pay 300 in my opinion, because I'm not that type of guy that's going to go out there and pay $300 unless I plan to turn around and resell it.
Maximum 250.
I would pay I would pay what I paid for, up to 150, because I'm a little cheap when it comes to designers. Because to me, if I'm going to pay more than 150 to 200, I might as well buy niche. That's the way I think. Yeah. I'm not saying everybody, but that's me. But I'm glad I got it for what it's worth, because if I would have smelt this, and then I see somebody asking for 300, I would have cried, because I would really wanted it to have in my collection, but I wouldn't pay 300. Like I said, I'm a little bit frugal when it comes to designers. I don't like to pay more than 200 for a designer. I've come close to it, but that means they really knock my socks off. But for me to pay over 200 for a designer, I won't. No way.
And I think this was a blind buy for you?
It was a blind buy. I took a big risk.
Yeah.
Because the price was good.
Yes.
Because I saw it for 300 to 400. And I'm like, no, I don't even know what it smells like. And I know we have one here at Maximum Fragrance going for about 300, I think. Yes. He has one left. And I got the special edition, the silver box. Actually, not special edition, the original boxing. It's a silver box. Because then they changed their box to red. but I got the original packaging, the silver box. I didn't bring the box because the box was a little dented and it doesn't look, you know, like I said, but it was still wrapped in the cellophane. So, but
yeah, at the end,
I'm so happy.
Juice and the bottle.
Yeah, I'm not a type of guy that buys fragrances to resell them. That's why I paid for what I paid, and I'm keeping it because there's nothing that smells like this, and I'm tired.
Yes.
Of everything, like you said, of everything smelling the same. All right, Mohammed.
Okay.
What do you think? Rate it 1 to 5.
I would say 4.5.
Yeah, I would give it about a 4.5 too. It's
a really nice scent.
Yeah, it's
Very
really
nice
beautiful.
scent, but only you have been wearing this, so I'm not familiar with the longevity and.
Yeah, the longevity is pretty good. I'm gonna say, what did I get? 7 to 8 hours? Because I sprayed 3, 1, 2, 3, and I put a little bit on my sweater. So I mean, I gave it for a test run, but come winter, I can't wait to wear it, you know, again. So, all right, moving on.
Okay, sir.
One of my favorite, discontinued, underrated fragrance.
Yes, it turned out to be a really, really good buy.
Yes, and a good deal. Luciano Pavarotti. Now, if you're not familiar with Luciano Pavarotti, he was an Italian opera singer who passed away, in the early 2000s, I believe. Now, he was popular, so popular, mostly, believe it or not, he was been singing since the 60s, but then he just got popular all of a sudden in the 90s when opera music was becoming mainstream. And he released 2 fragrances for men, and he released 1 for women. This is the Pour Homme for the men, and then there's a Donna version for the women. Now, I never smelled the Donna version. I would love to because I heard good things about it. But this fragrance,
it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, my God.
I don't know what was the price on this when it was readily available, but
I heard it was like in the 90s because back then this is like $90 because it was released in 1991 or 92.
Oh yes.
This is a barbershop feel, but with add-ons.
Yes.
There's too many notes to talk about. There's like,
and it's leather.
There's like 10. There's like 20 notes. I think I can't remember. But I forgot who the perfumer is. To be honest, I'll put the perfumer down for all of them in the graphics. So. And the notes. I will, as you know, we put the notes on the graphics too. So, what do you think, Dave?
It's a beautiful scent. It smells niche.
It does.
It smells niche.
Yeah, it does. It smells. Yeah, like he said, it has a niche vibe to it. I can't stop smelling it. Even when I'm in my room, sometimes I want to open the bottle and smell it. You know, I only wore it once in the spring. I was telling Mohammed I plan to wear it again before the summer's out. I have a wedding coming up. I might actually wear it for the wedding.
For sure.
You know?
It is at that kind
this is exactly. What does it remind you of?
Can't pinpoint anything.
I can't either. That's how unique it is. When Samir smelled it for the first time, he went ballistic. He loved it. He didn't know he had it. He had it here.
Yeah.
So he took it off the shelf and put it for himself. He had one. He had one, and then he decided when he smelled mine, he pulled it off his inventory and kept it for himself as his personal collection. Because this was a sleeper.
I don't know when it got discontinued, but
I don't know either, and I don't remember seeing it anywhere.
Right?
I don't remember seeing it anywhere. I remember hearing stories about Luciano's perfumes, but I never really thought about it back then because to me, I was more into the mainstream stuff back in the 90s, right? I was into Dolce & Gabbana, Dior, you know, Calvin Klein, and I thought Luciano Pavarotti. And I was in my 20s. I had no, you know, I wish I could appreciate fragrances back then the way I do now because this was a sleeper.
I would say you should be wearing suit when you are wearing this scent.
Or a nice linen shirt. Yeah, exactly. I probably will wear this at my cousin's wedding coming up in July. I think that's the next time I'm going to
So
wear
how
it.
is the longevity?
The longevity is amazing. It's really good.
And projection?
I got about 2.5, 3 hours projection. I get close to 9 hours. Like I still have the sweater in my drawer. It's still, when I open the drawer, I could still smell this. The sweater I wore it with.
It doesn't smell like anything.
I can't think of anything.
Or new.
See, it's taking a different turn. It starts off that barbershop with some
sweetie leather.
Sweet, floral. Yeah. It's got like a ton of notes. Now, the dry down, it's a little bit woody. And like you said, a little bit with leather. What a beautiful, bloody fragrance. Here's some smell.
And sadly, all of these are discontinued.
Yeah. That's the sad part. Like, why? Like,
sometimes you won't be able to try, or
the thing is, I heard companies can't get the ingredients anymore.
Yeah.
You know, that's why. Or people's change.
Quantity in the ingredients got banned, or
the newer generation don't like these things. I don't know. What a shame. What a shame. All right. What's next?
Okay, sir.
What's
Marc
next?
Jacobs matte?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We're not going to spray this because this belongs to Maximum Fragrance. And by the way, we want to thank Maximum Fragrance for letting us use their store. So hats off to them. We can't spray this, but we have smelled it, and it smells really nice. Especially Mohammed. He owns it one. And what a shame that Marc Jacobs got out of the men's fragrance. No, wait, did they get off completely out of the men's fragrances?
Yes.
So these are all discontinued. Even this one, Bang Bang. Okay. Like Lancôme, they don't make fragrances for men anymore. Now, Lancôme used to make Hypnosis for men, and apparently this is for the women. And the Hypnosis is very nice. If you can get that, that's worth getting in your collection. But this Marc Jacobs,
that's a fig based scent. And it smells. I have read some reviews, and people compare it with the niche scent Diptyque Philosophus, but it's a dry scent. It's a nice. I really like the bottle. When I look this bottle.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before we continue, we forgot to rate this.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm giving it a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 from me.
Yeah, 5 out of 5. I paid. What did I pay? 140.
It was
because we got it at the same shop.
Yeah, 129.
Yeah, 129. Sorry. It's worth 150. If you find it for 150, grab it. Maybe even 180. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Okay, it's worth.
At least try to get your nose on.
I mean,
this.
Try to get your nose, and you be the judge of what you think it's worth. Once again, I wouldn't pay 200. I'm that type of guy, but it is a beautiful fragrance, and what a shame it never got hyped.
If you ever ran out of this bottle, you're going to buy another bottle?
I would, but chances are of me running out, I got over 400 fragrances. Okay. I think they're going to outlive me, my fragrances. I have to put a will. I have to make a will to see who I'm going to leave my fragrances to. Anyways, let's go back to the Marc Jacobs. Now, like I said, we can't spray this because this belongs to the store. But it's a nice masculine, like Mohammed said, fig fragrance. Now, Mohammed knows a bit more about this fragrance, so I'm going to let him tell you more about it.
As I said, it smells like a niche scent. It's a very nice scent, but not any of these worth paying $400 or $500, the price people have been asking in the market. But it is a really good scent. And the bottle, this scent is a collector's item. Like, if you can find it, it's a nice scent. It's a very nice scent. Yeah, I would rate this 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Yeah. It's a really nice bottle too. How much was the 100 ml that you saw it for? Again,
it was 160.
160. Yeah. I might actually get. I don't know. It's growing on me now. Yeah. I really like it because like we talked about it. I'm getting tired of everything smelling the same, and lately I've been going back to the old fragrances. I have been. For me, how much did you rate it again? 4.
4 out of 5.
I'm going to give it about a 4 out of 6. Yeah. Okay. What were you going to say? Sorry.
For the next one.
Oh, you want to do the next one?
Yeah.
All right, come down. This is other Marc Jacobs. It's called Bang,
Yeah,
or Bang Bang, Bang Bang.
it's Bang Bang. The regular Bang is the silver color one.
Oh,
The bottle looks similar, and it's a different kind of bottle.
Yeah.
Like,
is this the flanker to the silver? Is this the original or the silver one?
silver one is, I guess, the original.
Have you ever smelt that one?
I smelt it. It's a black pepper scent.
Is it better than this?
Yeah, I think this is better than
You
the
think this is
silver
better?
one, yeah.
See, I never smelt the original one. Because now this is a nice fragrance. It's nice blue fragrance.
I tried twice. I had some issue with the longevity of that scent.
I guess because it's a summer freshie.
This is nice.
It's nice.
This scent has a good longevity.
Actually, it's drying down really quick. The dry down's really nice. It's starting to dry, going to the mid already. It's changing. It's changing fast from the spray, initial spray. This initial spray had that blue vibe, you know, that we
Yes.
smell. But man, it's changing so differently now.
Like, it's sad. Some of the nice scents brand they discontinued. Could be their strategy to move on.
Yeah. Wow.
But some of the nice scents are already discontinued.
Now I want to smell the silver one. Do you have that one
Yes,
in your
silver
collection?
one we have here.
We have it here.
Yes.
And did you ever? Do
I
you have one in
smelled
your
it.
collection?
No. If I find it at a good price,
He doesn't
I
have.
might
We
get
don't have a tester for it, but right for
We
the
have a
silver one.
tester here.
For the silver one,
Yes.
I'm gonna have to smell that. This is nice. How much is this going for?
I think around more than $200.
Really? Again, this is where I'm coming in to tell you it's not worth $200. It's nice, but nah, not $200. I'm sorry.
That's the discontinuation price.
It's a
you're paying.
discontinuation price, but I'm just saying a lot of people will pay.
Yeah.
For me, no. This is that's why we're talking about our opinion. We're not dictating to people, don't buy it. It's totally up to you if you think it's worth the price. I'm just saying my opinion. I wouldn't pay $200. This is a $90, not even a $90 fragrance. I'm sorry. The most I would pay is maybe $60.
I'm getting sandalwood.
Yeah. Because
and dry down.
This is done. I've smelled these type of fragrances before. And I'm sure the wall of Middle Easterns we got there, I'm sure you'll find something similar for sure. Okay, what are you going to rate it?
3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 3.2. If the opening stayed the same, I would have given it a 3.0, but because it changed right away, 3.2. All right. All right, let's move on to one more fragrance. Unfortunately, we're not going to open this because it doesn't belong to us. And I wish you had told me. I would have brought you mine. I have an open one at home. Ultra Zest by Thierry Mugler. You know how many people offered to buy mine? And I refused to sell it. I don't care if somebody offered me $400. I don't want to sell it. This is one of my favorite, next to 𝗵𝗄𝗏. This is my the favorite.
Yes.
From the day it came out, I smelt it. Oh my God. I got it from here. Long time before I even knew anybody here. I came here out of a recommendation from a friend to come to this shop. I didn't know the shop existed. And they had one. And I smelt it here. And I'm like, it blew me away. It blew my socks off. And when something blows my socks off, I'm going to get it. And I'm going to tell you how much I paid for it. $78, $79. Now, these are going for about $400 to $600.
Yes.
I seen this on eBay for
I would say
$680.
The ones we have reviewed today, this is the most hyped one.
It is. Out of everything out of here, I would say next to this would be my second favorite, next to Luciano Pavarotti.
Yes.
Because after I smelled this became my favorite discontinued fragrance. Then it's this. I'm considering doing a part 2 of discontinued fragrances.
Yeah,
because it's worth talking about discontinued fragrances because it's nice to talk about fragrances of the past and fragrances.
We have a couple of more.
Yeah, I got so much fragrances at home. I don't know if anybody wants us to do a part 2 regarding discontinued fragrances. Please drop us a line, comment, or email us. Our email will be on our graphics. So yeah, shoot us a message if you guys want us to talk. Because between me and him and Samir, we got a ton of fragrances, discontinued fragrances that are gorgeous. Like, you know, we'll tell you. We could talk about. We could tell you if it's worth paying certain prices
or
for
if you wanted to see a discontinued fragrance, if we have in our collection,
review, exactly. If anybody can think of something, chances are we might have it in our collection. And even Samir, I would love to see his collection.
Yes,
yeah. If Samir, if you're watching, you gotta open your cabinet one day and bring out this guy. He's got stuff that's really hard to find. He's being so secretive. Samir. So secretive. He doesn't want us to know what he has.
Do we need a private detective?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Maybe we need to make a copy of his key of his house. We can go in, you know, tiptoe with flashlights, look for his fragrances. That's okay. Anyways. We're bugging Samir right now because we miss him. But anyways, what would you rate this?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5, me too. Because this is a beautiful orange, zesty fragrance. It's like drinking orange juice with, it's like a popsicle, cream, oranges. Remember those orange popsicles? They were creamsicles, I believe they were called, with the cream in the middle. That's how it is. Makes you want to eat it. Anyways.
And do you think it's worth paying
$600? Let me take my glasses off for this and rub my face. I couldn't do it. To me, to pay $600 for a fragrance, you might as well buy a Francis. These are something from Francis Goujon or what do you call it?
Tom Ford or
no, not Tom Ford. The ones that are
Raja perfume.
Rojas, or the other guy. What's his name? Those other ones round we got for $1,200 over there. He's got fragrances for $1,200, $800, $1,200.
Those are the.
I forgot the name of the. But anyways, like I said, if you're gonna pay that much money, it could be a good investment. Maybe you want to turn around and resell it. For me, I want to keep it because it smells so nice. It's a nice fragrance. And look, it's back then when it was 𝗬𝗏, not Mugler now. So my box is like that too, 𝗬𝗏.
I think it got discontinued before they went to
L'Oreal. Yeah, it did. It did. Because they came out with 𝗏𝗏mint. This 𝗏𝗏mint kind of replaced this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's what I was told. 𝗏𝗏mint replaced this. 𝗏𝗏mint's nice, but come on. Why? This was a banger. I'm telling you, I'm not lying when I say there used to be a guy that used to come to the store and bug, because Larry has one in his collection, and he used to bug me and Larry, please sell it to me. Tell me what you want. Tell me what I'm like, you know, luckily my coffee's empty. I go, I'm not selling it. I love it too much. I couldn't do it. So anyways, well, that's about it. Let's cut this short so we can go home.
Yes.
Anyways, thanks for joining us. Sorry again for taking so long to shoot out a video. Like I said, sometimes our lives gets in the way. We get busy, but hopefully we could do another one soon. Okay, fingers crossed. Hopefully we can get together again. Anyways, guys, so we'll bid you farewell here. And I'm John.
Mohammed.
Thanks for watching.